Hello everyone, let's continue with example 2 in the same topic of momentum and impulse. This example reads, a ball moving with a speed of 30 meters per second hits the wall and bounces back with the same speed. The contact time between the ball and the wall is 0.1 second. Calculate the force exerted by the wall on the ball if the mass of the ball is 0.25 kilograms. Okay. Let's interpret the question. We have a wall here, and the ball originally goes with 30 meters per second. This is 30 meters per second. Hits the wall, bounces with the same speed. So this is the bouncing motion, okay? And then the same speed, that means that is going to be 30 meters per second. Then the contact time, in other words, the time with which the ball stays in contact with the wall is 0.1 second. So we want to calculate the force exerted by the wall on the ball. For those who play sports like football or basketball, volleyball, if someone shoots the ball with a certain speed and you try to receive it, even if it hits you on the head or the hand or the leg, you feel a force exerted on you. That force comes as a result of change in velocity of the body. Therefore, the change in velocity causes, within a certain time, change in velocity of a body within a certain time causes an impulse of a force on your body. So that's exactly what we're going to calculate here. In this case, the ball is hitting the wall. Okay. We remember that impulse of a force is given by a force times the time for which the force acts. Again, this is the same as mass times velocity final minus velocity initial in case there is change in velocity. In that case, impulse, the best formula to use is, okay, we shall see there is change in velocity. We have a mass. We are going to get the impulse equal to mass, which is 0.25 multiplied by the change in velocity. The first velocity is 30 meters per second to the right, and the last velocity is 30 meters per second to the left. So that last velocity, because to the left, that's a negative direction, will be given a negative sign, so that the final velocity now is going to be equal to negative 30 meters per second minus the initial velocity, which is positive 30. If we feed in the calculator, we shall finally get an answer of 15 but negative kilogram meter per second. That's the impulse. But remember, the question doesn't want impulse. Question says calculate the force. And we recall from the previous equation here that force is going to be the same as impulse divided by the time for which the force acts. Therefore, the force is going to be impulse, that is negative 15 kilogram meter per second divided by the time for which the force will act is time is given as 0.1 second. So the force is going to give us a negative 150 kilogram meter per second squared. If you wish, the kilogram meter per second squared is the same as a Newton.